Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video, and so the fuckeries continue. So, as the majority of you will know, we're currently on a temporary lockdown due to the coronavirus outbreak. Now, while everyone is trying their best to keep inside to prevent the spread of the disease, it seems like some people have took it upon themselves to continue the fuckeries with or without a global pandemic going on. Check this out.
Chup. अच्छा वो गाड़ी नाल बची वाकई मौला में तो फिर फायर ऊपर की गई गाड़ी का मेरे को बस ये वाला कम चिप्स है ना जाने ना जवान मान नहीं होता है ऐसे जिस तेरा वीजा कटे थे ना तो जब मोर लगी ना चलो प्रभा बस अपना ख्याल करो बाकी जो मोर लगी थी कोई इशू नहीं तो जब जाना यार विंडो से बंदी इसको कैसे सकते 1000 पर विंडो से गोली मारी मर गए जस्ट सीनियर से उतरा है ना तो मुझे पानी निकला
So, this footage was taken by local Birmingham resident Anwar Afzal, and it was captured outside a DFC Chicken Shop in Rookery Road in Handsworth, Birmingham. Now, I've been in contact with Anwar, and I'm trying to get clearer CCTV footage for you guys, and to also get a witness statement from him, but he's yet to reply to me. And I've also been in contact with the chicken shop, but for some weird reason, the call keeps failing every time I try to ring it, so maybe the shop is closed due to a police investigation. But if I can get in contact with Anwar, and I can get some clearer CCTV footage, and maybe he could give me a witness statement, or maybe he knows someone who could give me a witness statement, I'll be sure to make a follow-up video. So with that being said, it's being reported that thugs had fired weapons as they ran at another group who ran away from them, ditching a bicycle as they scattered. It then says that the armed gang then piled into a car, which took place on the 20th of April 2020. It continues, hooded males are seen running across the street brandishing weapons in broad daylight, and smoke rises from a gun as it's fired. They then flee the scene in a blue car which is parked opposite the DFC Chicken takeaway. The victims appear to take refuge in the takeaway, and a group of males shelter behind the counter, and workers appear frightened as they see the group leap over the counter and duck to the floor. The armed gang's car is seen leaving the scene slowly, driving past the takeaway after the incident. West Midlands Police have now come out with a formal statement regarding the incident, saying, "We're appealing for information after gunshots were fired in a shop in Handsworth yesterday, the 20th of April 2020. We were called to reports of 3 men chasing a group of others into DFC Chicken in Rookery Road just before 6 PM. Shots were fired and the trio of offenders fled. The other group, which consisted of up to 6 men, had also left before officers arrived, and no one has reported any injuries. It is believed to have been a targeted attack between 2 different groups, and CCTV inquiries are underway. Inspector Jim Church from Force CID said, "We're following a number of lines of inquiry, but I would urge anyone who knows anyone involved to contact us." Fortunately, no customers or staff inside the shop were hurt. They could have been innocent victims of what we believe was a targeted attack between 2 groups. shops. And if there is any further updates, as always, I'll let you guys know. Now, this shooting did take place at around 6 PM in broad daylight. Now, what we have to picture is, imagine a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old or just a young teenager is at home because obviously the quarantine, and maybe they've been asked to go to the shop to get some chicken. Imagine they could have been caught up in this shooting and potentially been hit. Or imagine if it was a pregnant woman or a woman with a little child who went to the chicken shop and they got caught in the crossfire. To be honest, anybody who's a bystander could have been hit in this situation, and the shooting was extremely reckless. Shooting people is reckless anyway, but to do it in broad daylight, especially outside of a chicken shop, is just crazy to think. And what people don't seem to think about when they do these kind of things is that it could hit a little kid, it could hit an old person, it could hit an innocent person. And as we can see from the footage, the shooting had looked pretty reckless. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. What do you guys think of people breaking quarantine rules to go out and shoot people in broad daylight? Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.